Hey guys, I'm playing around in the kitchen a little bit today, and I just thought I would bring you along as I'm doing it because I haven't made this before. Well, part of it I've made before, but there's going to be a little bit different in it today. And for all the strictly raw people, there will be some cooked food in here, so you might not like this one as much, but here we go. First off, I'm going to start off with 2 cloves of garlic. I've got a medium-sized tomato. I've got about 1.5 cups of chopped carrots. Okay, now this is a nice one. I don't think I've added this. I've got some red bell pepper here. Got some ginger. Got a nice big piece of ginger. I've already cut it up a little bit. Got a nice healthy piece of jalapeno. Gonna put a little paprika in there, smoked paprika. I just kind of go by shake. You can do it to however your taste is. And I'm gonna put a little bit of chili powder in there. And of course some black pepper. You can never have too much black pepper. Now, I'm going to start off with about half of a cup of water. I might use a little bit less just to make sure, but I think I'm safe with a half, and I could use a little bit more, might use a little bit less. Oh, and I almost forgot one ingredient. Well, one ingredient for now. I'm going to blend and then I'm going to add something else to it, but I've got 1/3 cup of soaked cashews here. So I'm going to add my water, blend it a little bit, and I'll be back to add the next ingredient into it. Okay, that 1/2 cup of water turned out to be just right for now. I'm probably going to be adding some water here in a few minutes, but I've got my mixture here. Now, what's the last ingredient? Last ingredient, I baked this acorn squash this morning. Nice big fat acorn squash. I just put to bake it, I put a little garlic powder, a little onion powder, and some turmeric and black pepper on there as well. So I'm going to add this to my mix. And I'm going to go blend this, but I'm going to blend it first, and then I'm going to play with adding a little bit more water again, because like I'm always saying, you can add more water, but I can't tell you how much it annoys me when I end up putting too much water in. Haven't done that in a while, but I've done that before where I got a little heavy with the water, and then I'm like, it's too watery. So I'm going to go blend this, and I'll be back, and I'll tell you how much water that I added to it, and I'll tell you how it tastes. All right, that turned out nice, and it is thick. I ended up using another 1/2 cup of water, and I was very careful with that. Believe me, I know I go overboard with it, but I stress that water thing. But added about 1/4 cup in there, and then I could still use some more, so ended up adding a whole another 1/2 cup. So I have a cup of water here in full, and gave it a taste, and it is definitely a winner. So and also too, you could thin it out. The water part too, it depends. You might like your soup a little bit less thick than I do, but this is thick. This is warm with the jalapenos, with the chili powder, and then with the acorn squash in this. This is a good stick to your ribs type meal. Now people will ask me, is this the only thing you'll eat for your meal? I'm like, well, I'm gonna eat it for right now, but I eat a lot throughout the day, and I'll probably have something else here in another hour or so, like some, I don't know, might make some beans, might make some, might have a salad, might have whatever. But people always wonder, is that all you're going to eat? And I'm like, no, I'm always eating. So anyhow, give this a try. Let me know what you think, and have a great day. Peace.